All right, so here he is, the man they call Biggie Boy, and the first native of little Suriname to cross into the UFC. Heavyweight contender and a bona fide one at that, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Outstanding rookie year in the UFC in 2019, won all 4 of his fights, all 4 of them by knockout. None bigger, of course, than that lip separation of Alistair Overeem that set up a future fight with Francis Ngannou. A lot of people feel like Rozenstruik is the future. He'll try to be the present here tonight. Well, you run out of time listing all the men that have fallen at the hands of Sergei Pavlovich. I would say equal parts power and speed. It's amazing to watch this man hit a speed bag, but he's most known for his power that has ended the night early for the likes of Curtis Blades, Tai Tuivasa, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. A lot of people liked him going into that Tom Aspinall fight. He was not able to realize the UFC Interim Heavyweight Championship, but he remains right on the cusp. The consequences of getting hit by this man are so dire, and you can be sure his opponent is well aware of that fact entering competition here tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jairzinho, Biggie Boy, Rozenstruik. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergei Pavlovich.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1, and all eyes are on the heavyweight behemoth, Sergei Pavlovich. It is amazing that a human being could be this powerful and still possess the hand speed that Sergei Pavlovich does. Came up short against Tommy Aspinall, of course, at UFC 295. The prevailing theory with mixed martial arts fans is eventually this man is going to fight for the undisputed title, and when he does, protect your neck. Rozenstruik gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, block that punch.
Fighting behind a night jab.
Collar tie here in the clinch. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Dig and kick.
Pavlovich gets the early takedown.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Rozenstruik getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike lands. Rozenstruik's in half guard now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. 3 minutes to go. Pavlovich is back in full mount. Making all these shots count.
Posture up, stay tight.
Nice positional control here.
All right, yeah, relax. Relax.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Working out of the half guard here. Print the shirts, ground and pound. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pavlovich.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pavlovich. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pavlovich. 30 seconds in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
Doing good. It's okay.
20 seconds to go in round one. Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Rozenstruik's eye is closing up. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Pavlovich gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here.
There it is. He's cut. Give the elbow.
Push kick there to the body. Pavlovich goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt.
Good punch land.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Getting him out here.
Nice move. Hey, keep your head up. Straight back. Straight back.
nice transition.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Pavlovich. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
3 minutes.
Another big takedown.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Ground and pound strike there now.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Oh, Rozenstruik's in halfway.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Pavlovich. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Pavlovich is right back to the full mount. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that...
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Round 2 next. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And that will do it! Sergei Pavlovich with a huge knockout tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 7 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sergei Pavlovich.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an